Hello people, I am Smider135 and today I will be post-commentating WoW played the game Copyright 1994 by Nintendo. Again, this is Tin Star. Little game for the SNES, and right here I'm setting it to difficulty of 3 and Curses P to 3. Basically what I was showing earlier is, you saw how right here he's like a, what is it? He was like a lightest bluish. You can change his colors with Y, X, B, or A. And that's my practice file right there. What are you doing, dog? Here you go. Today is Monday. This game always starts out on Monday. And at the beginning of every day, you'll have a little knock-em-down session with bottles. If you shoot the X directly in the center, you'll make the bottle go up, and you'll be able to get more money. Because when the bottle goes up, eventually there will be like a little wooden target up there, and if you shoot that, you can shoot that little wooden target as many times as you want, as long as the bottle will hold out, because the bottle will break after being shot a number of times, and or it falls to the ground, and or if you shoot it too high, it'll break on the ceiling. Although there is no ceiling, but it still breaks. This thing keeps firing until, it keeps getting shot at until it reaches about 2,000, then it breaks. And right here, a little more story. Yeah, we're the new sheriff in this new town. And apparently the head of sanitation. Ah ha 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 ha, funny. This game likes to poke holes at, like, stuff like that, like puns, and likes to poke fun of, what is it called? Cliches. Yeah, I only remove my hat on Sundays, ma'am. And she makes us wake on top of the other bags. Hooray! But why are we in the stagecoach to begin with? Why couldn't we have gotten out the top? More importantly, why aren't there any bags at the top? And basically the entire point is to shoot people and not get shot at yourself. Those little what's it called? Canteens with the red cross on them. If you shoot them when you're injured, you get a little health back. There's dynamite that flies up at you. If that hits your character, if it hits Tin Star, then it hurts. It hurts him. And basically, yeah, you don't want to get shot at because you get deducted. You get deducted based on what you do. Like if you miss a lot, you'll be deducted on your how many bullets you waste. And right here we have the boss, Joe Twiddly. And pretty much almost all the bosses, I think all of the bosses do, get recycled later on at one point or another. And right there I'm making an infinity sign because I don't know what. But I think in this video I take care of Monday. I wasted 3 bullets and I lose 30. Damage is a little weird in this game. Damage isn't necessarily how much damage you take, it's how much the stage takes. Like, say you're in a saloon and you... Oh, crap. Crap. Sorry, I just dropped a bottle of water on the ground. What was I saying? Say if you're in a saloon level and you shoot a bottle, then that bottle will come out in your damages, which will happen because in the next stage is a saloon. OMFG spoilers. And she can manage, just leave her alone. I would have left her alone already. Big Ape, give me the Dern bags. And she karate chops you into the flower. We didn't do it. And that is a stupid place to leave a pansy. Tiny Johnson. Why do I have a feeling that this is gonna be like a really big fat guy? A really big fat purple guy with a red hat. What are we in time for? He's busting up the saloon. I called it. If we come back. Okay, like right here. First thing I do is shoot those 3 bottles. Those 2 bottles that are off farther from the saloon guy will never be put back, and those will be taking out of your damage. But that first one will be replaced, because it gives you score. The little gimmick in this stage is right there. Those guys that come out with the little guys that say help, you want to shoot them when they start punching the guys, because if you shoot them immediately when they're coming out like that, you'll blow up the good guys too, which is bad, obviously. And you don't wanna mess up your aim on those guys too, because if you accidentally shoot the good guy while the guy is punching him, the guy will start shooting at you. Like the bad guy will start shooting at you because the good guy's already dead. And I like shooting the drunk guy because I like getting him drunk, because it gives me more score and gives me more money. And the little moose head. There's a lot of gimmicks like that in the game. I like how the guy, like right here in the front, has like cards in the back of his neck. And I think we're done with the stage. Because on some stages, your cursor will stop moving if you are done. And they see, like right there, I have a damage. Is 5 because I blew up some of the bottles. My accuracy's pretty good, my life energy. And good guys is just in case you blew up one of the good guys and you would get, like, I think it's 1,000 or 10,000 deducted from your score. I don't think you can get negatives in this game. And right here is 1 of 3. So if all the other videos go like this, I'll have it done in 7 videos. And so we hit on Maria, which obviously cliche has a mole. Let's see, at your service, ma'am. Yeah, and I like how Mo has like his roller skates and all he does is just ever slide in. He never has any other sprite. He's always like that. Mount a Pyho aluminum away. And then he runs without him. And Tin Star looks really mad in this thing. See, he looks like he's like really mad. And so now we have to shoot these guys because they're wrangling somebody else's cattle. And so we gotta go all Western style and shoot these vultures and turn them into turkey dinner. And that made no sense at all. Now what I never noticed is, you see how when you shoot them they explode and into what looks like bones and yeah, just bones and skulls. It's not bones and skulls. If you actually pause, they're bolts and nuts. I never really noticed that before. I wonder if that means that everybody's a robot. Because honestly, I've never noticed that. Not even as a kid. I was just recently, I was like, I want to see, like, I've always seen, like, those white things, so I'm gonna pause it. And then, you know, I pause it and figure it out. They're not skulls or bones. They're nuts and bolts. I guess that's how they got away with their E-rated thing. And this guy is kind of weird. You have to shoot his back when he's turned around. You have to shoot his horse first, and then shoot his back. And then he's dead. And then I do an infinity sign again. And I wasted 20 bullets. There generally tends to be about 4 to 5 missions per day, and it usually ends with a gimmick that comes up next. I think it's the next mission is the gimmick. Yeah, you notice how this stage looks like the current. Oh, now it's saving. I didn't notice, but when you save, you actually lose money depending on how much you save. Like right here. Here's the next gimmick. Watch. Fool sheriff. Yeah, cliche. Tin Star. Don't. You're not gonna squish him under your boot unless that is a really big boot. Okay, I was halfway right. He is purple, but I don't think it's a red hat. More like brownish. But on the map, he looks blue. You want a hanky. And here's the next gimmick. The duel, and you'll have to do this multiple times. what happens is you'll have to shoot that, which I'm really guessing you're loading a bullet and then you fire. Basically what happens is, depending on how fast you shoot that, or load your bullet I guess I should say, the sooner you can shoot the actual guy. Later on, the duels will be kind of, they'll try to trick you because sometimes you won't even have to load your gun and you'll just have to fire at them and it'll just come out of nowhere, and right there I failed horribly at shooting him. I love how, like, when you shoot him, he's got, like, the hole through his stomach and he looks right through it. And now he's dead. And what do we get? Basically 2 bullets, no damage, 84 accuracy, 128 life, and 26 point draw. And later on, you'll intentionally have to lose a duel. That's because of a certain thing later on, but I'm not gonna, you know, spoil it until then. And I save again, and as you can see, depending on what day it is, it'll cost you more money. Like now, it's every day will end with this little scene with him. That's actually his death animation too, if you notice his eyes have X's on them. If you ever die on screen while he's on screen, like, it'll show him going to that animation. And right here, I say, you know, I'll see you next time. Yeah, I just kind of waste this part. I'll see you next time in the next video on the next day. Well, this is the next day, but you know what I mean.